Welcome back. This is YERRP. It's your boy Delatone, and today with my man Joey Moon, Val Strasser. How you doing?
Val Strasser.
Oh, we doing Val? Okay,
Yeah,
all right, it's Val.
Yeah.
I've known him for a very long time. He's a good people's. Also, real separately, shout out to everyone who actually watched all the previous ones. They did a really good job, and we like the feedback that you guys are giving us, and hopefully we can keep giving y'all dope content. So, man, me and you go back.
Yeah.
There
you go, man.
Yeah, we go back, man. Since FG turned into Cetra, like we've been there for a while.
I remember that shit too.
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope. How you been, man?
I've been chilling. Yeah, I just been working and shit. You already know.
Yeah, I know you got a lot of projects. That I like the 3 that just came out. Which
one think it?
I like that.
I appreciate that, man.
I also what's it called? Well, just for the folks out there who might not know you.
Yeah.
Explain where you came from, where you at now, all that.
Alright, well, damn, this is like a crazy story. Like, I mean, I'm originally from I was born in Sierra Leone, but I was like basically raised in Virginia for a little bit. Then I moved from there when I was 14 to Delaware. Like, so I pretty much lived here for like about 7 years. So, I mean, I started music in Delaware first. So I guess I gotta like, personally, I feel like that's where I grew up at, like really.
That's what molded you.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where I claim that from Delaware.
Them high school years is kind of crucial. Yeah. I feel like that's where it makes people. So if you was in Delaware in your high school years.
Oh yeah,
that's where you're from.
High school Delaware is like make or break. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if you don't like, I don't know, it's just a different type of thing around here. Like, it's different. Like, it make you grow up to be a little bit more paying attention to like the type of person you are. Like, you feel me? Like, in a funny way, but I guess there's certain things that people don't be peeping in other cities and shit. You know, you kind of have to be here and like figure it out. You know.
I know we last time we talked real highly on Kanye West, which is for me that I joke, I say like that's dad. Real key like that. Without him, I don't even know where I'd be at, like real, like for real. Yeah. And we talked also like with Kid Cudi. And then listening to your recent music, and also like with different producers, I love you and Hox's combination together. Yeah. I think you guys are perfect together. I don't consider you a rapper anymore. Like actually, no. You know what? Kind of how I saw Cudi.
Yeah,
I don't.
Give me that right now.
Yeah, like listening to you.
You don't consider me a rapper?
Listening to
what do you consider me as? Before I give you that again. Like,
okay.
What do you consider me? You consider me as like a...
This is an artist, really.
Artist? Alright, give me that again. Nah, I appreciate it.
Guys, he just switched the interview on me. I like this.
Yeah, that's what I've been... That's kind of honestly what I've been working towards. Like,
I've been listening.
I don't want people to think that like I completely abandoned rap. Like I still...
You rap.
Yeah, I still make like rap
You're not
music.
just that.
Yeah,
that's
I want to... I just like, you know, I got in... Like last year I got really, really deep into production, you know, engineering, and I started kind of seeing that, like, damn, like, I'm really into different sounds and shit. And I feel like I'm, like, really young to kind of experiment with all of them sounds. So why not kind of make something new right now? Like, every time that I'm working, I'm just trying to make sure that, like, it's just some different shit. You know what I mean? So you saying that it's, like, like, you see me as an artist is, honestly, that means a lot, like, personally. That's a good thing.
I truly listened to
the transition was real.
Music. Like, like I listened to the music, and I remember listening to Dates, hearing that, it surprised the fuck out of me. I'll be honest, like it really caught me all the way off guard. Yeah. And the first time I heard it, I really wasn't like fucking with it because I was looking at you as a rapper. Yeah. And if I took a step back, I was like, he's not a rapper. Like he's an artist. It's kind of the same way I had to look at Cudi. The same way I had to look at Kanye. It's like if you look at these as just rappers, then you're not gonna like the music. But if you just like the music for what it is. This is good. This is great. Like, I appreciate that.
On the note that it's like, one thing is just like, you know, if you are like a good artist, like a rapper or whatever, like if you really like that artist, you will want them to grow. Like that's kind of how I always looked at it. It's like, I would rather somebody kind of give me something different than to kind of give me the same rehash shit like over and over again. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I always understood that people like when I dropped things, I knew people would kind of be like, where are you going with this? More so, you know what I mean? But
it's kind of that reaction you kind of wanted though.
Yeah, right? I mean, because I knew later on down the line they'd understand where I was going because I had way more ideas after that.
Definitely.
You know, and I just want to kind of take my time with it and then to kind of like drop an idea and abandon it. That's what I used to do, and I kind of want to be on the type of thing where it's at least like I could hold on to it before like I abandon it and catch somebody else kind of like.
Okay, so
the same
this
shit.
is my with you definitely. It's like me and my brother Mike Henson, shout out to him. We talk about it a lot. I call you the wild card. Mm-hmm. Like I know what I'm getting from other artists. Yeah. Like if you see another artist drop a song, you kind of know where they're gonna go with it. Yeah. I have no idea. Like if I see you drop a new song, I have to listen. Yeah. Because I don't know where you're going. Like,
you don't know where I'm going.
And then hey, most of the time I like really love it. I think Now, I want to take a step back and ask you about the Natty Boys, which was, I thought that was great. Thanks, like that dirty middle class era. Yeah. You were like the young guns basically. Yeah, and then it was like Troy and
yeah, I never heard that comparison. That was
crazy, right?
Yeah, that's it. It was like, yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was like I love the dirty middle class, like the whole like phrase beat, like I loved it. I loved everything about it.
Yeah, everything about it was cool. It was a cool like learning process. Like it was real fun to kind of be around a whole bunch of like different artists that like when you see them, they'll like push you. Yeah. You know, like before like I got it with them, I was kind of more on the type of scene where it was like, all right, I'm still like real confident within like my own music. You feel me? But like around that time, like it was almost you couldn't tell me anything. So it's like, but then I get around like that, like those group of people, and it'd be like, damn, he's nice, like he's nice, like. And then you kind of feel like a little smaller, like at that age that I was at, you know. And then so just kind of seeing like where we came from, like when we first started, like everybody was really just like on some friendly competition. So now it's like everybody has their own little scene, their own little thing that they're doing, and I think that's like what's really cool about it.
You still talk to Rock, like I and I, like do you still talk?
Yeah, we're like actually about to drop something like next month. Yeah.
That's good. Like we really fucked with y'all. I was like,
nah.
That's like, damn, it's kind of crazy stuff.
Like Brody or Rockstone.
Yeah.
Like
see, I see as Rockstones. Yeah.
Like honestly, that's it's actually a cool thing about that because like we're gonna showcase like he's changing his name too. Like his name is what's gonna be the same name as John Brody. Like that's gonna be his actual I fucked with it too when he told me. I was like, all right, like fuck yeah. But he's gonna drop that. We're gonna drop that next month, and I just I don't really want to give too much out about it, but like next month is
Shout out to John Brody, man.
Yeah, shout out to my homie.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back to him. Welcome back to Freeze. Welcome back to the comebacks this year, man.
Oh, with Freeze? Yeah.
I saw he got the album and almost passed out. Like Freeze been so MIA, dog.
Yeah, Freeze
kind of funny. That's gonna.
He be in the cut, like he just, like he works real silent. Like you wouldn't know about it unless you were like really like like his homie like enough to call him or something like. But other than that, like you never really know when he's gonna drop something like out of the ordinary. It's just crazy.
All right, backtracking. So who were some of your influences like when you started doing music?
When I first started?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, like my first like thing I used to listen to a lot of like Tribe Called Quest. Like that's what I first kind of came up like with rap personally. But then I started listening to like Kanye's like Graduation album was the album that made me want to like rap. That was the album that made me be like, okay, maybe someone like me could like rap without kind of feeling a little. Yeah. I mean,
he followed this shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, when I first heard that album, I was just like Flashing Lights is that's you know what I mean, like that's literally that changed my life. You know what I mean, and so after that, of course, Pharrell's, NERD. I listened to a lot of Jazzanova, Stereo Lab. I've been listening to this. I be telling all my friends about. I've been listening to this artist named Aya. Like I don't know if you ever heard of. She dropped like I know she dropped more projects, but I only heard like one project, which was Strange Flower. Like I listen to that all the time.
Nah, you gotta link me.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that.
Nah, you gotta listen to it. It's real chill. It's some shit I listen to like when I'm about to go to sleep or something.
Oh shit, yeah, that's basically all the shit I listen to.
Yeah.
The way I respect rap now is by not listening to it as much.
Yeah.
Like you gotta take a step back from rap to actually appreciate dope shit sometimes. Yeah. I feel like that's where I'm at now. I listen to a lot of jazz. Yeah. But fuck that. This is about you. Like fuck that whole shit. Yeah. This is about you. I'm excited to see like what you're coming out with, man. Like a lot. And so what do you have planned coming up? Like with both fields, I think rap's a different field. But do you have something else coming out of the creative? Like
honestly, like most of the time it's real like spontaneous. It's never really like something fully planned. Like normally I'll just kind of go in there and freestyle an idea, and from there I build off of that. You know, rather than kind of like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Honestly, Wishful Thinking 3 was kind of like that. But right now I'm in like, like it was more of a like, like what it didn't like.
Sound like that. It kind of sounded like everything was organic. Like
it was organic.
Yeah, like
but it was like
this is what I'm doing.
The idea of really what it was like really planned out. You know, like it was something of like really. I just wanted to kind of time it out right, and that's what I was focusing on the most about that project. But this time around, it's kind of like I'm looking at it like I'd rather take my time on it and just be more organic than what it even was for like Natty, what it was for Dates, or what it is for Wishful Thinking 3.
You know, I'm like thinking about some of the stuff you just said. I never knew like your background like from Sierra Leone to like Virginia. I never knew that. This is I'm like kind of mind boggling now. Like and like I thought I knew you. I don't know this nigga at all. Like, I don't know him at all. But I think you thinking like I think you should put like more of that actually out there.
Oh, that
as much as possible. Like not like every lyric like I'm from like don't do that. But, like I feel like just trying to embrace.
But you know why the reason why I never did it is because I was like what, like a year old when I left. I feel like I'd be a little bit of a poser if I was like to be rapping like about my country, but it's like I never even been there.
The niggas
like,
who live
I don't remember
in Delaware all their life, but they were born in Philly, so they rap Philly.
Yeah.
You know those
like, you know what I mean, and that's how I feel. So I mean, honestly, I don't hide from it, you know, but I'll definitely. You're not gonna catch me like making no Sierra Leone anthem.
I don't know why I'm thinking. I'm thinking like what that sounds like. I was like, never mind.
Honestly, but you know who does some shit like that, and that's really ill. K9. Like, I really fuck with him. Like, he was cool. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I haven't heard any like new music, but I definitely rock with him.
I've heard no new music, but I know you definitely.
Yeah. He's dropped some heat. I peeped it. Like, I think that was like in 2008, 2009. So I'm definitely backtracked, but all I know he drops that shit though.
I only got like 2 more questions for you, man.
Alright. Shoot. Let's do it. 2 more questions.
As I said, I love the mixture with you and Hawks. I think it's the chemistry between y'all is undoubtedly.
Thanks, man.
And I also love the music you're kicking out right now with Mook. We actually got to listen to a lot of stuff while he was here.
Yeah.
So shout out to Mook, man.
Shit. Oh wait, Mook was here? Oh okay, yeah. That's what's up. Shout out to the whole
He was in there. Going into it, I want to actually ask you, which we were just all talking about off camera. I want to talk to you about the Delaware sound.
Yeah.
So, where's Delaware sound at right now, to you, in your eyes?
I mean, for it to be anywhere, there has to be like sound. Like, Delaware to me doesn't have a sound, and I think honestly that's like that could be the good thing and it could be the bad thing. Like, it's good that I don't got a sound because like people like me and like you know my crew, we could like move through it real easy without really having to like make it seem like, oh, we're from here, so this is what we have to sound like, you know. But like I don't know. I just feel like there's not really like there's people here that work, and the people here that work, they're good. You know, you don't worry about that. You know, they're just focusing on kind of bettering their stuff. You know, their styles. But it's just funny. It's just a funny question because I just feel like Delaware doesn't have a sound. So that I feel like that's my answer. Delaware doesn't have a sound. So I can't really give, you know.
I think the biggest thing, like after watching, I guess Delaware sound over the years, and when I interned at Sony, one thing they used to have us do is like look at different target markets and see what like the things are. And I always thought Delaware is a target market. It should be the biggest target market because we're around so many different avenues that are big.
Yeah.
And we're basically trendsetters. Like what we do, other big cities will do it, and then take it to the next level, and now it's theirs.
Yeah.
However, I never thought, like, previously, we made this, like, idea in, like, September. I never thought artists in Delaware make music that sounds like what we live. Mm-hmm. So no one outside of it can, like, you're not going to come in here and be like, that song's hot because it sounds like Philly. Mm-hmm. You just go to Philly for it. Mm-hmm. However, if you go to Delaware, you need to hear music that makes it sound like 2 a.m. Wawa runs.
Yeah. 2 a.m. Wawa.
Like, if you hear music that sounds like it's supposed to be in the car for 2 a.m. Wawa runs, that's what Delaware's like. Like that's exactly what Delaware's like. Other people have shit like that, but like we're like the only city, like Wilmington and Newark considered, I guess, we're the only state that moves. We move like so on the low. Like everything you have to do is on the low because everything closes at 12 or 1, and police are fucking crazy out here. So it's like everyone moves like drug dealers because we have to. Like that's like we have to. And I was like, so the music should sound like that. It should damn near sound like you're like Batman. But it's too much hype shit. How are we getting hyped? There's no clubs.
Yeah.
Like there's no club in Delaware.
And I feel like that's the reason why I say that there's no sound. You see what I'm saying?
I
110%. Like, and that's why I feel like it's a good thing, but then it's a bad thing. You know. Because
so they don't clean slate, but
it's a clean slate. But the thing about it, there's no slate at all. Like that's the whole situation of what I felt like Delaware's always been in the first place. Like there'll always be like a year to me where it's like you'll hear some shit come out, and you'll be like, this is crazy, and we know what I'm talking. You know, like even hence like 30-minute class. You know, when you'd hear that, you'd be okay, this.
You knew what
it was, and you knew like. The image, you knew really what was being brought to the table. But right now, everything is like everywhere. Like you just hear like shit, like you kind of feel like projects are just getting thrown together. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like you hear a little bit of this, and it's not in a good way neither. It's like it's just everything.
17 tracks of shit.
And then so you just kind of, it's not even a whole bunch of everything of one artist. It's a whole bunch of everything of like 50 other artists you already heard. So. That's why I can't say Delaware got a sound. Like Delaware gonna get a sound, but ain't gonna be around like this time. Not right now. Yeah. Not like the way it's going. But it's like I never really, honestly, personally, the type of way like me and my crew been moving, we never really cared about that. We never really paid attention to that.
That's why I appreciate you guys a lot.
We never cared. Like we never really cause there's no like reason to kind of catch feelings over. Like a list, like an imaginary list that literally doesn't exist. Like there's other cities, like New York, there's New York rappers that be like, you know what I mean, that list don't matter. But like, you know, a little bit that list kind of matter because it's a lot of like people out there. Yo, there's like hardly anything. So it's like, it's honestly like, I'm not even trying to bash the city. It's like, but we gotta look at the facts. Like, yo, the list literally doesn't exist. Like, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, so we kind of move through it where it's like, yo, like, we gonna make our shit, it's gonna be hot. It don't matter like where that shit came from. You know what I mean? Like we gonna be anywhere with that shit. And that's kind of like how we always looked at it. So Delaware, like I said, they'll find its sound, but just they just gotta stop being everywhere. You know.
Yeah. Before we sign out, man, is TLOP a classic?
Is TLOP a classic?
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, yeah, I think it's a classic. I like the things that Ye does, like when it comes to what he does that makes it a classic. You know, for me personally, I think I'm more biased on it because a lot of people look at the project mainly and be like, oh yeah, that's a classic. Me personally, I look at the project and I look at the actual actions and things that he's done. Like I really admire the whole like, yo, he had a clothing line. Like he debuted like a new season of clothing, along with debuting like a new like album. On like on live on it, like, you know, that shit was crazy. And yeah, a fucking video game, you know, like
you did a
like
video game.
I mean, look, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Like if you ever watches this, dog, I'm probably not gonna play that game because that shit's kind of it creeped me out a little bit, but like it's kind of scary. Like that's the whole thing. But I was looking at it like I don't know if it's out. Okay. I don't even know if it was real. Like if it was,
it's real.
If he's really doing it.
It's a legit game.
Yo, but that's the shit I'm talking about. Like yo, like how can you not give that a classic? Like he's a classic. Like the whole project, everything he put on it was hot. You know, like I personally, I just feel like people don't want to see Ye grow. That's all it is. Okay, they don't like what he's grown into. That's just what the issue is with Ye.
Actually, I do really like TLOP.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a classic, but I do like TLOP. And I think that I remember going to his concert 3 months after his mom passed away. And it was the best concert I've ever been to in my life. Because, I mean, NERD opened up for him.
Oh, shit.
And Rihanna opened up for him. And Lupe. Yeah. Like, that was his Lupe, NERD, Rihanna, I think. It was unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And he came out and he performed Hey Mama for 15 minutes. And he cried for 12.
Damn.
And I said, he needs help. Like, and I don't think people understand how much his mom was in his life. Like, that was his tour manager, and he was on tour. So, and then she died suddenly because of a surgery he paid for.
Yeah. And
he never went to talk to nobody. Like, you have a nigga who already talks shit, a whole lot of shit, with a platform to talk shit on something he doesn't know how to control. So now his lyrics have turned, like his Beautiful Twisted Fans, like that is exactly what happened. Like that album, I think is classic because it shows he knew what was happening in his life, and I think he changed on it. I think this is almost like a fair. Like I feel like he felt free lyrically on this, but I don't think he'll ever open up rap wise to what's going on because I don't think he knows how to. I want to see him do what DJ Khaled does. Well, I don't know what DJ Khaled does, but however, he brings a lot of artists together and tries to make the best tracks he can possibly. If Kanye did that with the mind he has, those tracks would be unbelievable. Yeah. Like him bringing together artists and then him producing it and then guiding where that art, like, I think he's at that level where he could make a track, like make an entire, almost Quincy Jones level.
I think he does that though. But like, cause
that's what his album was. I think TLOP was.
Honestly, cause I remember watching like a little I think it was like a VH1 thing. I think that's what it was.
On the stage with the suit.
No. It wasn't that. Actually, it wasn't that. It was an MTV thing. It was a diary thing, and he was doing late registration. He brought in like orchestras and he bringing other producers and singers and like I mean he's been doing that, but I guess it's just. I think right now he's just trying to show a different side of him. I feel like from what I peeped from the project is like he's way more happier. That's what I looked at. So it's like clear. I feel like people just not rocking with Happy Ye. Like people want to hear people want to hear maybe they want to hear Depressed Ye. Maybe they want to hear like a different. But I like the fact that personally why I think it's a classic is each and every side of Ye that I'll kind of peep. Like each and every growth step of really or whatever he's trying to showcase. That's you feel me, but. It's like each and every one of those mixed with a lot of new stuff, newer shit that you wouldn't like PARENTAL. I wouldn't expect Ye to put a song like that on his album. You know what I mean? I would never thought that. I would probably think that it like maybe a mixtape track. No. So I don't know. I just like new shit. That's just the way I feel. Anything that's like a new idea, this new to the table, I'm all for that shit.
This has been. Another good talk.
We
had a first one, but it's documented but not released.
This was dope.
That's what I was talking about. This was family right here.
You already know.
Thank you for tuning in to YERRP. It's your boy Delatone. It's your boy Val Strasser. See you next time.